Dude, welcome to the new year of the Northeast Philly podcast, powered by Old City Sports. Check out all of our podcast articles and more at oldcitysports.com. That's OLDE citysports.com. Today will be the flyest episode yet. Your homies will draft their hella sick 90s movies. Some will remind you of when you were chilling like a villain in the crib. Others will make you totally wig outs. But take a chill pill because there won't be no scrubs as we keep it real. And see whose list is all that and a bag of chips. What's the dealio, my home skillets?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't think I ever said half of those things that you use. Oh, home skillet. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I do believe you probably said stuff like that. So
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Oh, Jesus. Oh boy. Yeah. So welcome to the Northeast Philly podcast. We do have the 90s movies tonight, the 90s movies draft. Real simple. We've kind of followed the same format before. We are going 10 rounds. We did pick the order last week. It is going to go Fuzzy, Jeremy, me. Or I'm sorry, Fuzzy, me, Jeremy. And then we're going to go Snake back with Jeremy, me, Fuzzy, and then Snake on, so forth. Here we go. 10 rounds. All right. Here are the numbers that we're playing with. From January 1st, 1990 to December 31st, 1999, there was a total of 15,465 movies released. Now, of those 15,465 films released, we are only evaluating 2,348 of them. And those are the theatrical releases. So any movie that had a theatrical run in the 90s at any time is eligible for this. So I'm sorry if you decided to do The Land Before Time 3 that went direct to home. There is... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. There's always
the last time the Irish World, it was the 90s.
I'm just about to say, it's just a conference of one. That's how they stay relevant in their minds. As I was saying, there are no rules other than those rules that had to be a theatrical release. So if it's one of those 2,000, let's just call it 2,400 films, if it's one of those, you're going to be okay. Now, it didn't have to be a blockbuster. It didn't need to be nominated for an Oscar. As a matter of fact, it could have been any film whatsoever that did run in the theater. Like, for instance, if you were to put something like the masterpiece Free Jack on there with Emilio Estevez, Rene Russo, Anthony Hopkins, Sir Mick Jagger, Buster Poindexter, time travel. It was amazing. If you have that on your list, that's fine. It was in the theaters. No one's judging you for it. It's a great film. There will be no stealing like we did have last week's show. That was our like our white elephant / whatever type stealing thing we were doing. Christmas themey. But there will be but there is a twist at the very end of this. We will go into our honorable mention round. There will be 3. Now the twist to this is we have not conferenced with each other about our list. We kept it very simple. You said you have 2,348 movies to choose from, and of those 2,348 to choose from, you're not going to get to say all of them, of the ones you write down. So we're going to go honorable mentions. However, if it is on someone else's list, you have to repick until we all have 3 honorable mentions.
Hey, all I'm saying is we can get all 2,348 movies out if we had the Micro Mini Man talking.
Oh yeah, that guy. Micro Machines.
Micro Machines. Yes.
Yeah, Micro Machines. Oh, they're tiny Micro Machines. Great. So here we go. So let's see. I just want to make sure that we're going official. So this is going to be round 1. Pick one. We're going to Fuzzy. Fuzzy, once you hear the sound, you'll be on the clock. You can say it. Just give some time, and we will put up your pick on the board. Give me some time to write it down so we can go do a recap at the end. And is there any questions that you guys currently have about our format or something I didn't make clear?
So even when we do our honorable mentions, these movies obviously don't have to be on our top 10 list, but our backup list that we created as well. And that means you can't have it if it's on even my backup list.
Yeah. I mean, I went deep. I don't know how many movies you guys got on there, but I figured there would be some sort of overlap. For every one that I thought would get eliminated, I replaced it with 3.
Huh.
Now I only thought about 5 or 6 of them would get eliminated, so I have about an additional 20 on there to go to.
Yeah, I
think very
I
highly of
added
yourself.
28.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So I think we're okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right. And with the first pick of the 90s draft, as I get the number 1 pick again, I'm taking the classic Tim Robbins, Morgan Freeman, Andy Dufresne, Shawshank Redemption. Love that movie from beginning to end. The parameters we set for this is, almost to the point, like whenever these movies come on, if there's nothing else on, I'm watching.
Yeah.
Like, unless there's a sporting event on, it's staying on my TV. It's staying on my TV. My kids sit down and watch it. I mean, they don't know what's going on, but they just know, oh, Shawshank's on again. But The Shawshank Redemption for me is one of my all-time favorite movies in general. But in the 90s, it was just,
Andy Dufresne
Clancy
called
Brown,
100 yards of shit and came out clean on the
Clancy
other
Brown.
side.
That's his name, right? Clancy Brown.
Clancy Brown. He was the Highlander. He was the Kurgan in Highlander.
He was the Kurgan. Yeah. He was phenomenal on that. And
he does a ton of he does Lex Luthor, I think, the voice of Lex Luthor in all the cartoons and stuff. Yeah, it's Clancy Brown's the man. Yeah, it's a good pick, dude.
So
it's a good pick.
Yeah, so that's my pick, like Shawshank Redemption. Like I had that and then another one, and I was like, I gotta go Shawshank because again, it's a great story from beginning to end.
I think,
it's literally telling a story from the beginning of the movie. For spoiler alert, how he breaks out of prison.
Whoa! We're not no spoilers, dude. What are you doing? All right, it's a good pick, dude. Very good pick. All right. Let me.
That wasn't your number 1 pick, was it?
It was not. It was actually. It's on my top 5. It was my number 2, actually. So
okay,
it's okay. I don't think any of these are gonna stick. I'm okay with it. It's fine. I'm on the clock, right?
Yep.
Okay. With the round 1, pick 2, I am going to go with a film that changed cinema as we know it. And it's an amazing film. So not only was it a film that kind of just transformed how we expect movies to look nowadays and that, the story itself was truly phenomenal from top to bottom. Action, love, all that stuff you want to think about. And that is going to be The Matrix, 1999. Terrific film.
I actually thought I thought you were going to pick "Don't Be a Menace to Society" while drinking your juice in the hood.
it's so I have a comedy section that's in there. It's in there.
You know what's funny is I actually thought I didn't put The Matrix on there. I mean, yeah, I liked it. I saw it with your brother-in-law in the movies when it came out, and it was good. It's one of those movies like it was. They had a marathon the other day on IFC, and I just couldn't get into it again.
Oh, it's a thinker of a movie too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do like I do like the guy who plays Mr. Anderson,
Hugo Weaving.
Yeah.
I after like the second one, I think I kind of lost the interest in it. The first one definitely loved, and I'll like you, Keith. I'll sit down and watch it all the time. But yeah, and I love seeing like the random stuff on the internet when like, oh, I found a glitch in the Matrix. No, dummy, that was just somebody taking their shoe off. But
like at the end when he gets shot 300 times, and then he gets up, and then he goes like this to the guys, and the other two agents run away after he destroys Mr. Anderson.
Yeah,
he's in a simulation. It makes sense.
That's a good pick.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people probably changed how they thought about video games after that too.
The way it changed the way they film stuff. Just in general, things got changed completely, all on the top of their heads. All right, cool. Let me get me off the clock here, and then we are going to put you up.
And hold on, real quick. A real good villain on that was I can't even say his name. The actor who played the sergeant in Bad Boys, Joe Pantoliano.
Joey Pants.
Yeah.
Oh, when we get offline, tell me. I got a story for you.
Why didn't I take the blue pill?
I send that. I send that GIF all the time. That meme with ignorance is bliss. With him eating the steak. Oh, it's so good. All right, you're on the clock, buddy. What do you got for us?
Right. So my number one, I think it was a little bit more of a cult classic, but it's still very good, and obviously you guys will know it. And even the sequels that came out, even years later, because it took so long, were very good. My number one pick is Boondock Saints. There's something about the guys. Well, you're the worst Irishman ever, so I wouldn't expect it to be on your list.
Well, we talked about this before, and it's a good movie. The sequel, not the best.
Hey, how many are there? Because you said sequels.
I forget if there's supposedly a third one coming.
I don't know if it's out yet.
No.
I did.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't know if it's out yet, but I mean, I think it was one of those types of movies that should have just been left at what it was, kind of thing. But yeah, it's a good movie. No one was going to take that, dude. You could have gone to number 10 with that bad boy.
Hey, I wanted it where I wanted it.
I hear you, dude. If you like, it's not like you took anything out of my mouth. I'm eating tonight.
Yeah, I guess you could say that jump started the career of Daryl Dixon from The Walking Dead.
He was. Come on. He's great in that movie. It's a good movie. It's not a bad pick, dude. But whatever.
No. Boondock Saints is a really good movie.
Yeah,
I never saw the second one.
Yeah, I don't know if I would exactly, like I said, put it up on my list, but it's definitely one I'll watch if it's on TV. But they don't put that on TV very often.
It's really not a TV type of movie.
I'm just saying. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
All right, here you go, buddy. You're back on the clock for round 2. Pick one.
It's like putting Boondock Saints and Blazing Saddles on USA.
Somehow Blazing Saddles still makes it there.
So this next one, we're going to continue the theme of Irish going, and I know I could have picked this one later, but that's why I wanted it.
God,
that's exactly why I'm picking it here.
Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, you didn't let me finish it.
Sorry.
I had already. Oh, you suck, dude. I had already done it, but I accidentally put pick 2. All right, dude. It's yours.
Just so you know, Rudy was offsides.
Fictional movie. Doesn't matter.
Hey, Fuzzy, was Rudy on your list at all?
No.
I knew he wouldn't be. I knew it wouldn't be.
Okay.
But you know what? But hold on. I will say this. If it's on TV, I will watch it.
Okay.
I think that was Vincent Vaughn's first movie.
It may have been. I think I looked it up the one time, and I forget if he had some little. It was probably.
It might have been Lucky's first movie too, from Avengers.
All right, I'm going to take this one off the board pretty early because I need it. So
no, I did not have Rudy on there. Did you?
No.
You guys are failing at life.
Shut up, fucking Rudy. Rudy. I wouldn't. It's not even a good movie, let alone a 90s movie. I know why people love it, but it's so like unrealistic and stupid. And Sean Astin getting onto a football field where he has no business being on is just it's a bad message. That's all. Bad message to our kids. It's a bad message. Yeah. You can't be anything you want to be. I don't know what to tell you. There's limits. There's limits in life, and Rudy shouldn't be on a goddamn field. All right.
Oh my God.
All right. Let me put me on the clock.
Yeah.
With the second pick of round 2, I am going with Tarantino's second film. I am going with Pulp Fiction. Yep, taking that one off the board early. I was going to, just so you know, I had a couple of Tarantino films to go with. Pulp Fiction actually is not my favorite Tarantino film, but it is a great 90s film. So once we get into like maybe different topics, I won't even go into what my favorite one is. But like this has got a star-studded cast. Like this is insane. Like the cameos in it that happen throughout the movie, and you're just like Harvey Keitel drops in as the goddamn wolf, and then you got, you know what I mean? There's just so many like big things. Even Bruce Willis doing this, like it felt like an indie film at the time, and it was really, and I think it was one of the first movies that I thought had I thought it had smart dialogue, and I like that. You know what I mean? Like I like clean, crisp dialogue that is never conversation will never happen like that. We all know that, but it's just fun. It's just like a fun, playful conversation. That's my choice.
It's a good pick.
Thanks.
Yeah. You know, I could have been a first round pick.
I know. That's why I knew I was getting it back around, and this schmuck wasn't picking anything good. So I know this is like it's like a free for all for me here. I feel like I'm at Shady Maple Buffet here. All right, man, you're up on the board.
All right, so I'm gonna go. You know, this, like I said, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but this is one of those ones that, you know, it's one of those movies that I watch all the time. You know, Dazed and Confused, man. Fucking love that movie. Matthew McConaughey, you know, Jason London.
What's that? 93?
93.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So I'm sorry. I usually know almost every 90s like genre within the year, within one or year or so of it, well, plus or minus 1 year. So yeah, it's so funny. Someone just said to me the other day a line from it, and I was like, Dazed and Confused. They're like, yeah. He was like, hey man, watch the leather.
Yeah. So, you know, I don't watch Yellowstone. So when I see clips on it, I'm like, who is this husky built guy? Holy shit. It's the dude from Dazed and Confused. Rucker Hauer. Not Rucker Hauer. Yeah, Rucker Hauer. I don't know where I came up with that name.
Say I've watched Yellowstone. Rutger's not in Yellowstone.
Are you talking about the guy with the beard? What the hell's his name? Dutch?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know his real name as an actor. I know Dutch.
The guy that plays in
Cole Hauser.
That's it.
Yeah.
He was in Fast and the Furious in Miami.
Yes, he's also in the movie Paparazzi.
So let me write this down. Dazed.
You don't like that movie, Keith?
Not at all.
Really?
No, I don't think it's.
Of all the nonsense that you watch in your life.
I know. I don't think it's a funny movie at all.
Oh, you're fucking nuts.
I know. I'm not. I am very well aware of people around me. I think so. Like that year, another comedy came out that was way better.
You want to hear confession time?
You've never seen Dazed and Confused?
Never seen it.
Yeah.
What?
That's fine.
How?
He's a couple years. He's a couple years younger than us. It makes sense. I don't.
Dude, I'm not 57. I'm not your sister-in-law.
Bro, you're old. You're old, dude. Okay. Well, listen, you're back on the clock. Round 3, pick one.
Well, before he goes with round 3, pick one. The one sponsor that would fit right in with our slang is Righteous Felon. RighteousFelon.com for some of the best beef jerky in the area. Any orders over $50 get free shipping. And if you use the code OCSN at checkout, you'll get 15% off that awesome beef jerky. Again, that's righteousfelon.com.
Segway.
Segway. So,
Yep. What you got for us, bud?
same year.
93. 93. Is it a comedy?
Nope.
Oh, I know what it is.
Sam Neill and Laura Dern.
Yep.
And Jeff Goldblum.
Yep. Got it right. I'm looking right at it.
And that would be Jurassic Park.
Yep.
Such a good movie. We have one of the videos up for, that we use for, if a disagreement comes up, and that's a big pile of shit. Jurassic Park is such a good movie. Between when you see, just
that is one big pile of shit.
Sorry. We have the clip loaded. Might as well run it.
absolutely. So, Laura Dern's looking at the thing, the leaf from, the Jurassic era. And Sam Neill turns her head and is just looking at it. And it's like, holy shit. Samuel L. was in that.
Oh, so that was a star-studded cast too. Wayne Knight, Samuel L. Jackson, Sam Neill, Jeff Goldblum, Laura Dern, and that one big
Richard
ass.
Attenborough. He was
He was
Santa Claus in the Miracle on 34th Street.
And that one big dude who got in the suit for the T-Rex. He was fucking awesome. That guy was really good. Now, I was looking at that. So when I rewatch Jurassic Park, I have a kind of a hard time because the CGI in it is kind of terrible, but the practical effects look amazing. Like they did really build a 40-foot tall T-Rex, and you could tell that is a great practical effect. But then you look at the Brontosaurus, and he's like, "Hey, look, there's a dinosaur," and it's kind of like he's like a weatherman in front of a screen, and he's not even really pointing at the goddamn Brontosaurus. It's like right behind him, but he's like here. I don't know.
But yeah, and the way the lawyer died, like just
claymation,
Worst death ever.
claymation. Yeah,
Still.
the effects to it was just like the blood was like dripping off like the celebrity death matches.
yes.
All right, very good. That was listen, it's a good pick. I'm glad it's not one of my top 10s, but I'm glad it got picked up because it should be recognized as that. I know what it is. All right, so we are now sorry, I'm kind of just editing stuff in the meantime, but we are now round 3, pick 2, and that falls to me, so I am on the clock. The movie I am picking, as I am typing it here and I'm updating it, is 1994's The Crow. Terrific movie, great soundtrack.
I don't have that on my list, and I love that movie.
Yeah, so watchable over and over again. The sequels are terrible, nothing to look at, nothing to see here.
I was also a big Brandon Lee guy.
Yeah,
I loved him in the movie with Dolph Lundgren. Like it was just, the other movie. I forget where it was, but he was in the movie with Powers Booth. In Chicago, he gets turned on. I can't think of it.
Yeah, he was the cop.
I was always a Brandon Lee guy.
Yeah, he was a cop, dude. Listen, that movie, him as a whole, he was so charismatic and just everything. That's everything about him in terms of like the 4 movies that I rewatch time and time again with him in it. It's just it's such a shame, but that movie is so good. The soundtrack still a banger. I'll play that in the car.
Temple Pilots. Oh, it's phenomenal.
Yeah. 9 Inch Nails is on there. It's really good. But anyway, The Crow 94. That's my third pick. I'm sticking to it, and I'm happy with it.
No, that's a good pick, and that's a movie that could go top 5. Like that's
definitely.
That's how good it was.
Oh, you are now,
and they remade it, right? There's a new one coming out.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna watch that. That's with Bill Skarsgård or something with Pennywise eyes. No, thank you.
And that's another guy. That's another movie. Had a great villain, Michael Wincott.
all the villains, dude. Tintin. There was also. Hold on. The guy who.
The Sandman.
Yeah,
Wasn't
who
he
was
in there too?
no the black guy. The one who was like Halloween ain't till mañana, mother. Oh my god. He's actually someone big,
Tony
and I was
Todd
like,
did it.
Tony Todd. That's it.
Yes.
Tony Todd. He's Candyman. Like I'm telling you, this cast was so good. That guy who played T-Bird, fire it up. Oh my god, everything about that whole movie was awesome, dude.
Ernie Hudson.
Yep. Oh, the guy who played Gideon. He's a character actor. I forget his name.
John Polito.
Johnny
I got it
Polito.
up here.
Johnny
Yeah.
Polito. That's it. Johnny Polito. He's like, that guy. He's so good. All right. So that was my pick. I'm glad you guys approved. You're on the board, JV.
I'm a little on the dark side of the scary movies since we're already there with The Crow. This one was a little more campy, a little more fun, but still kind of freaky at the same time. His reaction, he knows that it's Army of Darkness.
No, it was not on my
No.
list. You were
Wait,
better
wait,
off
wait.
all the way in 1996.
Okay.
I'm getting away with a
Wait.
lot of these good ones here.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Army of Darkness is not only on my list as a top 10. If it didn't go in the top 10, or if it did go in the top 10, I was going to try and make it a honorable mention. It's I've watched it a million times.
No, it's.
This is my
There's no way
boomstick.
that was going to be an honorable mention.
Yeah.
Like, you knew it had to be on one of our lists.
Yeah. No, I did not
I kind of expected it to be on Fuzzy somewhere.
Army of Darkness?
Yeah,
No.
but
No.
okay.
No, that's not him. Not at all. No, we got him wrong.
You ready?
Yeah.
Never watched it.
Well, that's disappointing, actually.
Yes.
Well, that's actually disappointing. Like, out of all the things that you and me, like, that's just, that's. Mm-mm. Boy.
All right.
All right. You are back on the clock, sir. Good pick with that. Very good pick.
It's a good pick.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
You don't know. How the fuck do you know it's a good pick or not?
Right. You've never seen it.
You have no
Because
idea if that's a good pick. Oh, good pick.
How do I know
good
it's a good pick? Because it was it was the sequel to Evil Dead, which I saw. It had its own spin-off show, so they don't just make junk and add more junk to it.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Police Academy
Go
doesn't
watch.
count.
No, yeah.
Bro,
They never back down
Twilight
to it.
1 through 19.
But
Agreed. Twilight,
listen,
Harry Potter.
It's the same with Harry Potter.
Okay.
It's got a following.
Okay. Relax your faces, guys. Relax. Relax.
Why I'm hiding? I'm hiding behind the mic.
Relax. Like, you're going too far.
All right. This next one, it's one of those movies that's disturbing. There's so much wrong with it, but it's like it's just so what's the word I'm looking for? Like it's just
Oh, I know.
mesmerizing.
Hold on.
It's
Hold on.
hard.
Don't do it. I want to be able to put it up if I think I got it. Go ahead.
Okay. American History X.
All right. Let me change what I wrote there.
Nope, that's not what I was going with.
Oh wow. Now that movie is so messed up,
Oh, yeah.
and it just makes you go so deep into things.
Nine- 98?
I think so. I didn't write years down. I didn't
Yeah.
care about the years.
I think it's
I'm pretty
98.
sure it's my wife's favorite movie.
Yeah, like, I absolutely love that movie.
I've watched it once, and that's good enough.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you should watch it again. You might pick up on something else on it.
It was once, and I'm good. Yeah, I'm fine. Appreciate you, though. Thanks.
All right,
Yeah, yep.
You're not going to roll in the VCR one day and then watch it with your kids at school?
No, but I showed Elf on Friday before we left, as we were doing like our work before we, like we sat down. I had work for them, but I was literally showing them Elf while we were doing it. But I also had half of my classes because kids were like, "Mom, it starts early."
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
And that movie had a lot of people in it too.
American History X.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
So we are now. Oh, that's the wrong
Round
one.
4.
Sorry, we're now. Got to be editing stuff. Edit 4.
What did you have down there, by the way?
Oh,
No,
I don't
don't
want
say
to.
it.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Because
Well,
it's
yeah,
probably it's. I think
Because I think me
it's-
and Keith are thinking the same thing.
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
thinking the
Yep.
same thing. You got Robert Hangholt Construction out there. They're one of the better construction companies in the greater Philadelphia region. Been in business for over 20 years. Number one contractor. You can get things done like your roof, your windows, siding, deck, all that good stuff. Anything you need, give them a call. Get a free estimate today. The phone number to call them and get that estimate is 610-348-1066. Check them out on facebook.com/Robert Hangholt Construction.
Very nice. Okay,
Thank you.
great. So with the pick, I'm glad you didn't take it. I am going to go and scoop it up. It is on my list. I am going to go with 7.
What's in the
1995.
box?
What's in the box? Do you yell that to your wife at all?
Sometimes.
All
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah, usually when we get something from Amazon, the first thing I yell to her.
Oh, yeah.
What's in the box?
That's really where I thought you were going, JV.
Yeah, so did I. You said really dark and twisted. American History
I mean, it
X.
could have good, yeah.
American History X is just a shame because that's what it is. 7 is up, bro. That is
It's
yo. It makes. I remember seeing that when I was like 16 or even 15. Yeah, 15, and going, "Oh shit, this is crazy. This is so good." Yeah. But great movie. There's not much more to say about it, but you got a good cast, right? Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman, Gwyneth Paltrow, Kevin Spacey. That's pretty good. It's pretty good right there.
That's right there. You're an all-star cast.
Yeah, it's an all-star cast. So here we go. You're on the clock, sir.
So, for me, this is, I have the cards. It's one of those movies, time travel, Robert Patrick's in it, Edward Furlong's in it, Linda Hamilton's in it, and that would be Terminator 2 Judgment Day, 1991. I didn't even name Arnold Schwarzenegger because I don't need to. Like, that movie was ridiculous. Like, the CGI in that, and you got to remember, this is 1991. So, with Robert Patrick, who, in funny story, if you go back and you read, I remember reading articles about him being picked for that movie. He got picked because of his role in Die Hard 2. Because of the way of his stature and his wolf-like, the way he just stared at the camera. Like, he was so monotone and would just stand there like this. And that's what they needed.
Don't
guy who
blink.
shows no emotion.
Don't blink. Don't look like you're even trying to breathe. You are a machine. You don't need to do that.
Yep. It was so good. And, just, the beginning of that, I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. And it was just a phenomenal movie. And it was good from beginning to end. It showed, the human side that you're trying to teach a robot, the difference between right and wrong. He was trying to John Connor was trying to teach. I mean, just at the end of the day, he's still a robot.
Good movie, dude.
So,
yeah, I mean, it's on my list. But I also have replacers for it, so I'm not mad.
Yeah.
All right, you are back on the clock with round 5. Pick one.
I'm gonna go with this movie. It's about the mob. Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci, Ray Liotta. Goodfellas.
Yep. You can have it.
I can have it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's his pick. Of course, you can have it.
What I'm saying is, it's not even close to being on my list.
What?
Yep. Karen.
Oh, okay.
That was all the money we had, Karen. Yeah. Now
I was
just never big on the mobster type movies. It was never my thing, so that's why I didn't make it for me. It was just not my style of movie.
I got a mob movie on here, but it ain't Goodfellas.
Right.
I swear to God, if your movie is what I think it is.
It's a good one. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. All right. So I guess I'm. You got anything else about Goodfellas? I don't. You know. I guess
I'm
that
not saying it was a bad movie. I just not my bag.
I think I've seen it twice. The first time I saw it and I watched it. The second time I watched it because my dad got surround sound installed in the house.
How is Goodfellas a movie if you only seen twice?
Maybe 3 times. Maybe I saw it a third time somewhere along the way.
Oh,
yeah. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm on the clock, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let me edit mine. We're round 5, pick 2. This one, I know I'm giving you a little setup with it, but I'm okay with that. This one for me, let me put the year down because I know the years. Good. Boom. There we go. We're going with Kevin Smith's first film, $30,000 to make Clerks. Did I ever tell you the story? Like, I'll just leave it with this. This is the story of how I got introduced to Clerks. I was playing touch football around 14 years old on the block, sweating my ass off. It was around 8 o'clock at night. I come in, just get a cup of water because I'm thirsty. And my brother, his friends, and my sister and some of her friends, they're just hanging out in the house in the living room, and they're watching a movie, and it's black and white. And I go, ugh, whatever. So I walk by it, and then I hear, "Try not to suck any dick on the way to the parking lot." And I go, "What?" And my head goes right back into the room, and they rented it, and I watched it the very next day because I was just intrigued by it, and I fell in love with Clerks. So that was literally the first thing I ever heard. Like, I literally walked past it not thinking, this is not what I black and white. What are we doing here? Like, you guys are stupid.
My girlfriend 36 dicks in a row.
That's great. I mean, there's just so many one-liners. There's so many things that like I have thought about like as a conversational piece, like Star Wars, like in-depth kind of like independent contractor all those conversations. Like I've had those conversations with other people of just different magnitudes. I kind of love it, and it was just
that was actually going to be my sixth round pick.
Listen, I'm glad. I am super glad that it is no longer yours.
Wow, we are rough on each other.
Yeah, fine. I don't care what he says.
So
JV, you are up for round 5, pick 3.
So just make sure you go to decalsbyaaron.com for all your Delco products and merchandise. Your number one spot for anything and everything Delco. We really got to talk to them about getting some Northeast Philly stuff. Like the Decals by Aaron, having the Delco stuff, that's great. Sorry, Delco. Northeast Philly's better. Kind of.
That's something to brag about.
Yeah. We're better than Delco. Woo! All right. So what round are we on? We're on round 5. My number 5 pick, I'm pretty sure it was the first movie that really distorted my feel of what I could do in life. I really thought this would be an easy job. I could get into it and be a badass at it and live the rest of my life that way. And then I realized how much work is actually and how smart you actually have to be. So that movie for me was Hackers. I realized I am not computer smart enough to go to a payphone and figure out how to break into somebody's giant servers. But it also distorted what I think it looks like a hacker does as well.
It was
do that.
It was the most inaccurate movie of all time. The most inaccurate.
You love it.
Oh,
you love it.
Hold on. Don't get me wrong. Johnny Lee Miller, Angelina Jolie, Penn Jillette is in it. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, he was the head of security.
Yep. The guy who runs the Gibson. Oh, he's what's his name? He's in a ton of things.
He's in Short Circuit.
Short Circuit. Yeah, and he plays a very racist.
Fisher?
It's Fisher.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in Short Circuit. He plays an Indian dude in that.
Oh, yeah.
And then the chick from The Sopranos is in it.
Lorraine Bracco?
Yeah.
Is she?
Oh yeah, she was the mom,
He's
right?
Fisher's
Oh, the mom.
girlfriend,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she's not the mom.
No.
She's the love interest.
Oh, she's the love. Yeah, she's love interest of Fisher.
Okay, yeah.
That's right. Right. And she's the one who tells him you're doing it wrong. Right. She's like, "What are you doing? You're nuts." Right.
Serial killer.
Serial killer is Matthew Lillard. Lord Nikon is the dude from Chasing Amy.
God. Kind of feel like God.
Yeah. My favorite line in that was when the dude Lord Nikon turns to Zero Cool and he's like, "That you're Zero Cool? Yo, dude, I thought you were black."
Black. Great line.
Great line. Great movie. I have it on
Lord
here.
Nikon is Tintin.
I just told you that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear you. My bad.
Yeah. He's in The Crow. He's in a ton of things.
He's the character actor if there is one.
Yeah. He's awesome. I love him in almost everything he does. But that was actually one of my honorable mentions. I didn't think it was going to go on someone's top 10, but sure enough,
I didn't even have it, and I loved it. I thought about putting it on there, but I was like, nah. I was like, no one's going to put this movie on there.
I watched it multiple times a day sometimes because it would just be on. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I had soundtrack, all 3 soundtracks to it. In fact, I probably still have the CDs somewhere.
He technically didn't lose the bet, but he still wore the dress.
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
He did wear the dress.
He wore the dress.
And they jumped into the pool.
Yeah.
The pool, okay.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what you're doing.
Crash and burn.
Crash and burn. You are now on the clock for round 6, pick 1.
All right. Well, that for me was The Crow, but now I got to switch it up. And I think I'm just going to move everybody up one spot and go with a movie that I can't really talk about. So we'll
you son of a bitch! Let's move along.
All right.
Move along.
Hold on.
We can't talk about it, so we can put it up on the screen. So
Yep. Hold on. It's going on.
That was legitimately my next pick.
Since we can't talk about it, we'll talk about Iron Steel Threads instead. IronSteelThreads.com. Use the code OldCity10 for 10% off all their hockey T-shirts, and all a portion of your proceeds will go to youth hockey organizations in the area. Again, that's promo code OldCity OLDE City 10 to get 10% off at IronSteelThreads.com.
That's a great pick.
It's a good pick.
Thank you.
It's on my list, but I have it at like 9th spot. So
yeah, I have it at 6.
Where it belongs.
No, I'm sorry. I have it at 8 because the other 2 movies were picked. Damn it! It's windy outside.
All right, so that leaves me with round 6, pick 2. Let me just edit this here. This show was so it's so on the nose. It was ahead of its time. Great acting. It made me look at this actor in a whole new light and really appreciate almost all of those things he did afterwards. It is The Truman Show. Such a good film. My wife hates it. My wife absolutely hates this film. She shits on it all the time.
I've never seen it.
Listen, I think you would love it, dude. It's bonkers.
I think you would enjoy it.
Yeah,
I think you would enjoy it. Yeah.
Crazy. Here's the premise, okay? Simple premise. This dude from birth is in a TV show. Everything about his life.
I know the premise. I just never sat down and watched it.
They fabricated an entire world around him. Crazy. Such a good movie. I think it's actually I don't want to say it's underrated. I feel like people either hate it or love it.
I would agree.
I think it's very decisive. I think it's a very decisive film.
I think people hate it because they don't want that to be true. because they see things like that happening in real life, especially now. People walking around and out of nowhere, they're promoting some product standing there.
Yeah, right. Like I said, it was so ahead of its time, and this is where we were going, and just on reality and what reality TV eventually became. But I just thought it was very, ahead of its time for a movie now that's almost what it come out in 98. So we're now almost 30 years old.
Yeah, what in 98 you would have had the Real World, and that would have been really it, right?
I think Real World came out in 99.
Okay, I knew it was somewhere around there. It was early.
Yeah, look it up, Fuzz. See what year the Real World came out.
I think I need to go and rewatch the Truman Show to work on my my segues into the ad reads because she was so smooth with them.
I love when she turns around and she's like, Jamoko Coco.
Yeah.
He's like, who are you talking to? It's great. Who are you talking to? Oh, it's so good. I have to go to the hospital. There was a terrible.
The first season was 1992.
92. Oh, 90 wasn't. No, that was the one with Pedro, wasn't it? The one I was thinking of. That's San Francisco, maybe. That was the one I liked. Puck? No, Pedro and Puck were on the same one. I thought. Why did I think it was so late? I watched all of those too. Was I really 12 when I watched The Real World? That's a shame. No 12-year-old should be watching The Real World. There was some crazy shit on that show.
I didn't get to watch it until like 95,
when they were in Philly.
Yeah, dude. Where the hell were my parents? Jesus, you guys are the worst. All right, we are now.
Jay's over here going. We are in the chat section, so that explains where your parents are. They're not right.
Tuck was in the Real World 99.
That's what I say. Puck and Tuck. Pedro. That's what I was thinking of.
Puck.
Oh, Tuck.
Puck is a different guy.
No, it wasn't. Who's the guy who used to eat the peanut butter with his fingers?
I don't know.
Oh, if Sandy's watching, come down and answer these. She probably knows all that.
There was a jar. There was like he would just in the house full of like 12 people. He would take his two fingers and just eat peanut butter out. It was disgusting. All right, Fuzzy, you are up. Round 6, pick 3.
I'm going crazy.
Okay.
Blame Canada. Blame Canada. South Park. Bigger, longer, and uncut is just it's one of those movies. And
I'm not writing out bigger, longer, uncut, but that's 1998. 99. Okay. One plus or minus a year, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I'm good for. That was a great movie. It
was.
The ending I think at the very end of it, we all kind of like went, but because you just weren't expecting like all of that. But if you haven't seen it, like I said, it's almost a 25-year-old film. It's one of those.
My son has seen it.
Yeah, that's my son has too. He's like all about it. He's about that. He's like, Dad, can I watch South Park? I'm like, I started watching it when I was 12. I guess you can too, bud.
I can't believe that show's still on. In the society we live in, I cannot believe that show is still on the air.
Right.
Some of the most
you can't cancel television. An 8-year-old.
Yeah, it's some of the most honest television, dude.
Yeah. It was literally, if you watch the behind the scenes or the making of stuff they've done on South Park over the years, they're like, how can we get Archie Bunker back on television? And the only thing they could say was make him be 8 years old. He's literally an 8-year-old Archie.
Oh, Jesus. So,
you're back on the clock.
All right. I am going to go with the 1996 hit, Kevin Williamson, Nev Campbell, Scream.
I got it. Sorry.
You didn't like Scream?
1996, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 96. Yeah, I thought you said 7.
No, 96.
Yeah, 96.
Yeah. The best part about that whole thing is they promoted Drew Barrymore to be in that movie, and she was in it for 3 minutes.
Oh, yeah, that was the whole idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he knew what he was doing. Like 100%. My man, Wes Craven, knew exactly what he was doing when he did that. Like it was his own way of parodying his own genre while keeping it still within the confines of what he does.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was really well done if you think about it. It's very meta, very fourth wall-ish. I think it was a love letter thing in his heart that he kind of put together. But that's such a classic. I have it up here. It is my 10th pick. Well done, dude.
Two classic characters in that: Jamie Kennedy and Matthew Lillard characters.
Oh, dude, you cut me. I'm really bleeding.
I'm bleeding, you man.
My parents are
You
gonna
call my mom? My parents? They're gonna be so mad.
I think some of that is actually ad-libbed.
I hope so.
Yeah. All right, so I have you with Scream. Very good, dude. Wow. All right, I guess that puts me on the clock. And now I had to do some reshuffling, and I'm okay with it. So we are going to put this son of a bitch right where it belongs. If you guys want to help me out, actually, I'll just do it since. What are we, round 7 here?
Yes.
All right. So I pick another movie that, again, has a star-studded cast. It's one of those very commonly quoted movies of all times. It is Fifth Element. Bruce Willis, Mila Jovovich. We got Gary Oldman. We got Chris Tucker. It's sci-fi. It's a love story. It's action. It's so many movies crushed into one. Very cool villain background and arc. Very good special effects done in the movie. It's always on. I'll always watch it. Multipass, Lilu, and Corbin Dallas. Multipass.
Corbin.
Yeah.
My man.
And so that's what I have. I have the Fifth Element at round 7, pick 2. Sir,
right.
you are round 7, pick 3.
All right. Well, since we went with a couple of things that had some funny points to it, I went with a comedy as well for the next one. This comedy came from just a small sketch on a TV show. And I just enjoy the hell out of the movie and quote it sometimes. And probably what made me fall in love with Mike Myers.
No way.
Wayne's World.
No way. There we go. Waiting. I was waiting for it, buddy. As I was editing it, writing it down here. So we're gonna put up here, Jay. What's that? It's not on your list?
No.
Are you kidding me?
No.
How's that not on your list, man?
You're nuts, dude.
You just didn't. Did you run out of ink?
He ran out of pixels because he typed his shit in. Wayne's World's a great. Yeah, Wayne's World's a great pick.
I think it's a great movie. Rob Lowe's great in it.
Oh,
I was one of the first. I think that was the first sketch that made it to a feature movie from Saturday Night Live.
No,
I'm pretty certain Coneheads was after that. Coneheads was like a sketch prior to that, but it didn't come out, I believe, until like 96 or 97.
Coneheads was 1993.
93? Right after Wayne's World?
Oh,
you ride the wave.
Yeah, you got to remember that the daughter was in. The daughter in Coneheads was in Major League 2, and she was also in Dazed and Confused.
Oh, Claire Forloni?
No.
Who is it?
You know, that might be her name. You could be right.
Is it? I don't remember who I didn't love Coneheads. Wasn't that great? I didn't even like it. I didn't even like it as a skit, to be honest with you. But you know, JV, you are on the clock, kicking us off round 8, pick 1.
All right, before we do that, we got to talk about Warlord Beard Oil. Use the code OLDSPORTS to get 15% off your beard oils, wash, soaps, and so much more. You spend over $75, you'll get free shipping as well. That's warlordbeardoil.com. Use the code OLDSPORTS, OLDE Sports, to get 15% off. All right. So what are we on? Round 8 now?
Round 8, pick one.
So round 8, I'm probably gonna get shit for this one, but I don't care because it's a classic. It's a quotable movie. It's about a bunch of kids in my favorite game.
Ugh.
I'm going with Sandlot.
I hear you, buddy. 1993?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain it's 93. And if I'm wrong, someone here in chat can shut me up with that. But I'm almost certain. Blues Brothers was 80s, and Blues Brothers 2000, I believe, was 1999. So neither one of those. Blues Brothers 2000 doesn't count, and Blues Brothers was from the 80s. So, you're right, Jay. No, you're answering a different question. That was the first skit that made it a movie, SNL movie.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Blues Brothers. Good man, Jay. Look at you.
Oh yeah.
Good man. Son of a bitch. I hate it when he's right. All right, cool. He can't. He's calling me the wrong name at breakfast the other day, but he can remember Blues Brothers as the first SNL skit transferred into a major motion film
From 45 years ago.
Are you kidding me, Jay? Is this for? Are you for real now? This is what we're doing. You call me everything but my name. You call me the dog who's been dead for 28 years. You call me his name
Indy?
still. He
calls you Indy?
He calls me Duke. He still calls me the goddamn dog's name. Whatever. I love you, Dad. Damn. All right. So you took off Sandlot, right?
Yes.
All right. I'm not going to bullshit you. It is on my list of honorable mentions. So
Okay.
I don't have it on my list at all.
it's up there. But it was an honorable.
Oh no,
mention.
it's a great movie. Listen, Chase watched it a million times when he was younger.
Right.
He was like, "Oh shit, no, dude, you're 3. You can't be saying that."
No, you can't be saying that, bud.
Yeah.
All right, so we are now round 8. Put me back up on the clock here, and I did have to reshuffle, and I don't know if I'm happy with this. All right, I'm gonna do it, and I don't know if it's on your I don't know if it's on your list at all. And here's the deal. This is controversial, okay, and I'm okay with some people not liking this version of the film. It's fine. There are some people who absolutely love this version of the film. It is 1991's Hook. This is a Steven Spielberg film. It's got Robin. It's got so many quotable lines, great actors, great cameos. The one thing that's a little weird is the Tinkerbell thing, obviously, because like he's got a wife back at home and like this hot fairy is kind of hitting on you. And he's like, I can't be making out with you, hot fairy. But like, other than that, the movie was great. The movie itself was like, what if Peter Pan grew up and now it's like, you know, he's got to be an adult who goes back. It was very.
He was afraid of flying.
He was afraid of flying. Right. It's very clever. I know it's a simple story. Peter Pan's a simple story, but it's a very clever premise on a film with a lot of good acting and a lot of good actors. Even the wife, I think she's Moira. She plays a couple of. I think she's a famous actress too. I can't remember. Bob Hoskins is in it.
It's a good pick. You know, again, you got Shmee as Bob Hoskins. You know, it's a good movie. Obviously,
Dustin Hoffman is Hook.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Listen, I'm proud of it, and I don't know if it was on any of your lists, and I don't care. I'm proud to say it's mine.
I got one for you.
All right, well then it's you. You're on the clock.
No. In that movie.
Oh, no, hold on.
Was a young Wendy.
Oh, I do know that. Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. Stop it, dude. I love this movie. It could have gone number 1 for me, but The Matrix is way better. I saw the first time I ever saw The Hook. I'll tell you what. This is for our Philadelphia listeners and Northeast Philly listeners. It was at the Devon on Frankfurt Avenue.
Oh my God.
Yeah, $2. I remember everyone I went with, and then I went back a couple of times to see it because of how much I loved it. Oh, that looks so dangerous.
My first rated R movie was at the Devon. And it was Cobra.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, geez. JV, you are on the clock.
No, I am not on the
No,
clock.
I'm sorry. I was kidding. I was playing with you. I was seeing if you were all paying attention and if you knew that it was going to be fuzzy on the clock. Round 8, pick 3.
I am going to go with the baseball classic movie starring Madonna, Gina Davis, Lori Petty, and God, what the hell? John Lovitz is great as the agent. I'm sorry,
Scout.
I'll leave
He
it
was a
around.
scout.
The Scout. What are you LOL? You know that's a great movie.
It's a bit lower than we thought you were going to have it, to be honest.
I had you at number 1 on that son of a bitch.
Really? Nah.
I don't. Yo,
Hey, look.
JV,
He
tell
knew.
him.
He
Look,
did.
He news. Will serve news. Thanks for checking in. Will
Who's
serve.
He news.
No, like when I started naming the characters, he knew. League of Their Own, man. That's a classic movie. You cannot make fun of that movie.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, so here's the deal.
You picked Jingle All the Way. I don't care what you pick. You can't even make fun of it.
Wait till you hear my honorable mentions.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I 100% can make fun of A League of Their Own, but that's okay. It's a movie I can easily go, nope, and turn off.
What?
Easily. And my wife loves
Really?
it. My wife loves it. She'll keep it on. But no, I can see ya. There's like 2 great lines in that movie, and outside of that, it's just fine.
Yeah, and yet you'll watch The Matrix 2 and 3 over and over.
No, not over and over, but I'll watch them.
No.
Over A League of Their Own, yeah.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah, there's a cool ghost fight in the second one, and the third one, well, things happen. Man,
Scared that he gets to go again.
listen, he can keep it. I knew that was going to be his. I in no way was trying to take his thunder
For you,
here.
Jeremy.
Moment of silence. Cheer, cheer for old Notre Dame.
Oh, shut up.
You, sir, are going to continue this for us. Round 9, pick 1.
All right. This movie, it's been he either lived in it for 10,000 years, 10 years and 330 days, or 1,000 years. Harold Ramis hasn't really, and unfortunately, he hasn't really.
He'll never
confirmed
tell
what it
us.
was. He never got to tell us, but Groundhog Day.
93, right?
Yeah.
Damn,
Chris Elliott, Andy McDowell.
that was my next one.
So, and like I said, it's just one of those
Just,
movies I
that's
like
where you are.
watching. Just all the stuff that he does to get out of it. Every day I catch you. Every day, not a thank you.
I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe. Man.
I just happen to have this Jack lying around when he's helping the old ladies.
All right, that's a good one, man. Yeah, that actually can go. I think we have to come up with our next week's segment. I have a couple. I don't want to do 2000s because honestly, 2000s weren't that great. But I do have a couple of ideas that we're going to shoot around on our follow-up episodes, including the best villains in movies is one, right? We're going to go with categories. So categories of best of in movies. So we're like villains, heroes, You're the best coward, the best plot twists, those things. We'll do those types of categories in each of them. But as I said, that is for other shows. I do have the floor, and I am going to go with it is actually the only Adam Sandler film that I have on my list, including honorable mentions. It is one I can watch over and over again, and it just quote it time and time again, sing along to it. I know it's got an 80s theme, but The Wedding Singer is a fantastic movie. So funny. And this is one of those where he gets kind of like, it was either here or Big Daddy. I wasn't sure which one I was really going to go with. I really liked him in Big Daddy. It was a cleaner, less sillier. I love all of his movies, but out of the
damn Jets.
Frankenstein. But The Wedding Singer, to me, I love his relationship with Drew Barrymore, especially the one in 50 First Dates, but that was in the 2000s, so I couldn't pick that. I would have probably picked that over The Wedding Singer. But yeah, The Wedding Singer. I have that coming in at round 9, pick 2.
Good pick.
All right, so this one I actually had to look up to make sure it had a theatrical release. This is a movie that I like. I don't care if anybody else likes it or not. Fuzzy rattled off the song the other day about Brazilian fighting, dancing, whatever you want to call it.
I'm a fan of this movie.
I love this movie. Yep. Only the strong. Yeah.
No, listen, it's a good movie, Keith. You're not into the karate movies like that, so you don't.
Nope.
So you don't.
I don't even know what year it is, so it doesn't even matter.
I'm gonna say 93.
I think it was 93. Yeah.
Was it 93?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. It's cheesy. It's
a true story.
Yeah, sure. Mark
minus the drug dealers.
Mark Dacascos or whatever his last name is.
Yeah,
was in it. So it was fun. There was a little bit of camp to it. It was just enjoyable. I liked it. So, and like I said, I don't care. That's one of those ones. We all have those movies that we don't care if other people like them. We like them. And that's the one for me. You could sit here and rip on it all day, and I'll just let you keep talking and probably go in the other room and watch the movie. So
you're so stupid. And you're back on the clock. You are finishing us out. Pick 1, round 10. But first, a word from our
First, I got to do this just for Will.
Rudy was offsides.
That's all right.
But hold on, I got this. I got this for Will. Hold on.
So, if you decided you wanted to go to the Orange Bowl next week and watch it on it's 7 o'clock on the 9th, right? I might have the time wrong, but it's next week on the 9th.
7:30.
If you go to SeatGeek.com, download the app, and drop the promo code Old City Sports Network, you'll get $20 off your first purchase, which the prices that those tickets are probably going to go for Notre Dame and Penn State, you're going to need that $20 off. Again, go to SeatGeek.com, download the app, use our code Old City Sports Network to get $20 off. And for this next movie, you can probably use that same thing to go check out the modern day version of it, of the subject of this movie, of cars going around in circles.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It's another one of those movies that I love.
Days of Thunder?
You get it number 10, Days of Thunder. Let me out of the car, Cole. Let me out of the car.
Trent Pickle?
Cole Trickle.
Cole Trickle. Now, who was the other guy? He was always he was the other guy.
Rowdy. Rowdy. I forget his
Rooker. That's Michael Rooker, right?
That's Michael Rooker. Yep.
Michael Rooker with hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Rooker. The Rook. Oh man, he's a great
I
actor. I love the Rook. They were great in that. Them too. I have it on my list. It's here. Yeah. Days of Thunder. 1990. Days of Thunder. Great movie. Nicole Kidman. I loved Tom Cruise in this film.
Yeah. The fact that they took a Chevy Lumina and a Ford Taurus out on the beach and slammed into each other is just awesome.
Yeah. They bring back the Reynolds. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the first time Cal Naughton Jr. was in a movie.
All right, here we go. So I'm on the clock.
No one got that reference?
No, I didn't. I ignored you. All right, I'm going to do it. All right, Days of Thunder.
The next Karate Kid.
Yeah, sure. All right, I'm going to do it. 1996. Another, and this is the reason I'm really doing it. This was not my original number 10, but it is another Tom Cruise film. 1996. Great film. Oh, let me spell it correctly. Jerry Maguire.
Yes.
Like Kelly Preston, Renee Zellweger, Tom Cruise, Cuba Gooding Jr. That's what's her face? Not Tisha Campbell. Is it Tisha Campbell?
No, it's the chick from 227. I know who you're talking about.
No, it's the same chick from she's in God, I love her. She plays in the newer the TV series
Regina
Watchmen.
King.
Regina King. Yeah, she plays in Watchmen. Oh, she was so good in that. My God. Yeah, Regina King was in that. I think that was the first film I ever saw her in where I was like, oh my God, I love her. But yeah, Jerry Maguire, 96. I might have seen that movie in a theater a million times. I might have seen it even with my wife, maybe, at the time.
Well, I hate to bring this part up too, but you still spelled it wrong.
Is it? Is it
MC? It's MAG.
Oh
Just
yeah,
MAG.
MacGyver.
Yeah.
Duh, my bad. Thanks. You're right. I didn't. It's not what I added. All right, let me edit that. Actually, I don't even need to edit it. Take it down because now Fuzzy's got the last pick. Round 10, pick 3 going to Fuzzy. You had a really strong last pick. I don't know, dude. You gonna be okay here?
I
know.
I'm like,
hey, do you have any Tom Cruise? We can end on Tom Cruises.
no, I don't know. Actually,
You don't have-
I do.
I know you do. I know you
Tom
do.
Cruising.
I know he does. He has 1996 movie.
No Tom Cruising.
What's that?
It was from the Goldbergs. He was Tom Cruising after skipping my brain when he slid in his underwear.
Yeah, Risky Business. Come on, just shut up. Just shut
My
up.
brain shut up.
Let my boy pick his third pick.
All right.
1992. Demi Moore.
Ghost.
Kevin Pollak.
G.I. Jane.
Kevin Bacon.
Oh.
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah. Hold on. Thank you. Got it.
You need me on that wall.
I got it. Thank you.
Few good men. Man.
Nice. Well done. It's actually on my list as an honorable mention. Damn. Although I do have a backup with a Kevin Bacon for an honorable mention that I could use.
Jesus Christ. In the 90s.
Yeah, in the 90s. It was really good, too. It's definitely not on your list, so I don't have to worry about it. That's really good. So are we going to recap these? Here we go.
Read them off.
All right. Fuzzy's team comes in with Shawshank Redemption, Dazed and Confused, Jurassic Park, T2, Goodfellas, South Park, Scream, A League of Their Own, Groundhog's Day, and A Few Good Men. Does that feel like that sums you up pretty good?
Yep, it's a good list.
Wow. Okay, good. All right, JV, we got you with coming in with Boondock Saints, Rudy, Army of Darkness, American History X, Hackers, Fight Club, Wayne's World, Sandlot, Only the Strong, Days of Thunder.
The only one I didn't get on my list of my original 10 was The Crow, because Fuzzy beat me to it. So I feel real good about my team.
Fuzzy
It's
did
real
not beat
close
you
to the
it.
heart.
I got three words that
sorry.
that come to mind when I think of your list, JV. Walmart discount bin. All right, and coming in on my list, we have The Matrix, Pulp Fiction, The Crow, Seven, Clerks, Truman Show, Fifth Element, Hook, The Wedding Singer, and Jerry Maguire, which I actually spelled correctly on my phone. Stupid. You're so stupid. All right, yeah, I'm happy with this. This feels like what
I think it's funny that our last 3 picks were all Tom Cruise movies.
I love that. We had a cruise off there. Now we are moving into our honorable mention round. So this is going to be really quick. You don't need to have any setup. You don't need to talk about it. I'm not even going to. Yep. We got comments here.
Go ahead, because I'm about to go.
His list sucks.
Right. This coming from the woman whose entire list would have been Pauly Shore movies.
Well, there's nothing wrong with Encino Man.
There's everything wrong with everything Pauly Shore.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Encino Man, dude. That's a good film.
They are horrendous. He is not funny. He should never have been famous.
You know why he was famous? His mom owned a comedy store.
That doesn't make you funny.
Yeah, but his mom literally owned the comedy. Yeah, she likes So
he balled his way into fame. Great.
Maybe. I thought he was kind of, I thought he was funny. I loved him in I was actually going to put a movie up there. Here we go. I'll give you the 3 actors. You tell me the movie. You ready? Pauly Shore, Brendan Fraser.
Come on.
Steve Buscemi.
Oh, that's
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler. Christ, it's skipping my brain. They broke into the radio station to get their
Radiohead
single played.
Airheads. There we go. Great movie. Okay, here we go. Let's move ourselves into the honorable mention round. It doesn't really matter where we go first. I'll go first. How about this? I am going to go with honorable mention. My first one is, if it's on your list, you can take it off. Tell me to pick again. I'm going with The Rocketeer, 1991.
Not even on my list, and I love that movie.
Yeah, great movie.
Back and forth on putting that on or not.
Jennifer Connelly. I mean, what are we doing? Say less.
Yeah.
Say less. That's when she was different. She was different from the girl from Labyrinth. I had a crush on that girl. I was in love with Jennifer Connelly in Rocketeer. There's a big difference. Pick a number from 1 to 10 is the next person closest to get it goes to. JV?
7.
Fuzzy?
5.
2 is the number. Fuzzy, you're up for honorable mention.
Apollo 13.
Not even close, and I love it.
Yeah.
My God, I forgot all about it.
Forgetting about so many movies.
That was such a good movie. Damn it. Good one, dude. Good one.
Very good. Yes.
All right. JV, you're up.
All right. The Program.
Not on my list, but I thought about putting it on there, but I was like, Jeremy's going to have to put it on there.
Yeah. It's one of the best football movies ever.
Vladimir.
Kind of shocked Varsity Blues wasn't on your list, Fuzz. Just saying.
It's baiting.
Yeah, just saying. So it goes backwards now. So, we'll just start back over. All right. So we're going back to top of the list. And all right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say it. It's okay. You might have it on yours. Addams Family.
Good choice. I didn't have it.
No, I didn't fucking have it.
Oh, so good. I could watch that at any given time. If that comes on, Chris Lloyd as Fester is so good. Raul Julia and what's her face? Angelica Houston. Oh, and Christina Ricci is great. Oh, it's good cast. Good cast. Cool. All right, going to you, Fuzz.
Have you seen my stapler?
Office Space.
Nice.
You
I got
will
bad
have
news for
to.
you.
Yeah, I was just about to say. Gotta choose again, sir.
Yep. Go
It's
again.
up there.
New Jack City.
It's on there. Gotta take it off. I have 2 Wesley Snipes movies, and that's one of them.
My Cousin Vinny.
Take it off.
All right. Goodwill Hunting.
You
Take
can
it
have
off.
that. Oh shit! I was gonna say you can have that piece of shit all day long, but take it off.
Braveheart.
Yep.
Take it off.
All right. The Lion King.
That one's you.
That's all you, bro.
You had to go that far into Disney to get that.
That's all you, bro.
You don't like The Lion King?
No,
Come on.
no.
Rafiki, when he does the fights them all and this and
No,
that.
I
And
was too old for that. I was too old for
then they
cartoons.
called
by then.
the warthog the pig. Are you talking to me?
You're too old for watching cartoons, but you probably still watch Marvel cartoons or the Batman cartoons.
I don't watch Marvel cartoons.
Yeah, I meant
he
like
said
the
it.
Disney animated stuff like that. Like I was 12 years old. I was like or 13. I was already into Batman by then, and I was into like action. Like, I wasn't into like the Disney. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying I wasn't. I didn't hit that genre. That's all.
All right. So my next one, another Schwarzenegger movie, Last Action Hero.
Nope. Take that off.
Take that
You
fucking
fucking
piece of
kidding
shit.
me.
That's
it in your
dude. That's
pocket.
literally. I wasn't gonna do it because I was going to honorable mentions with it
All right.
because it's a great movie. It's not top
It is
10.
not a great movie.
It's a great
Great movie.
freaking movie. It is so much more than you
Parody
realize.
itself
Watch
in
it
it.
again. Watch it again now as you're older. It's actually kind of fucking depressing. The fact that it's Jack Slater. He's trapped. It's not good. The fact that he just doesn't go crazy and he still stays true to character is insane. He literally finds out his entire life is not real.
Yeah, it's called the Harry Truman Show. Anyway, the Truman Show, whatever it's called.
It's such a good movie. Yeah, take that off. Pick again, buddy.
All right. We'll go with.
You wait a minute. You have that?
He had that. Yeah. We'll go next one. We'll go with Dangerous Minds.
What? I don't have it, but it's a good movie.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You can have it, dude.
All right. Good.
Yeah, it's all yours. Are we back at the top? We're back
up,
at we're back. Oh shit, I'm up. All right, last pick, and I got so many good ones here. I'm gonna do it because I loved it and I can still quote it to this day. Hopefully, you guys don't have it. From Dusk Till Dawn.
No.
I debated back and forth putting that one on, but I did not do it.
Great cast, right?
It is. It's
Another-
amazing.
Yeah, that's a whatchamacallit movie.
Tarantino, isn't it?
It's Robert Rodriguez.
Rodriguez, yeah.
Yeah, it's Clooney,
Tarantino's in it.
Tarantino, Salma Hayek, Harvey Keitel, Juliette Lewis.
Yeah, I think that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the thing. You guys, if you've never seen this, it's a vampire movie, but it doesn't become a vampire movie until like 30 minutes into the movie, 40 minutes into the movie.
Mhm.
It's a great, weird movie at first.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Pulp Fiction-ish, kind of like a noir type film. It's raw, and then it just turns out into all out insanity, a vampire slaying film. It's just really good. If you have never seen From Dusk Till Dawn, I'm glad you guys did not have it. Fuzzy, your last honorable mention.
I do wish we could chat longer, but I'm having an old friend for dinner.
Hello, Clarice. Silence of the
Anybody?
Lamb? No, I don't have it on there.
I didn't put it on there either.
No, that's actually not even said. I don't think he ever says hello, Clarice.
Yeah, I think that was the line they said was never actually said in there. And then something about I forget what the line is, the real line versus what everybody knows of with the fava beans.
I think he says he's no.
It's the way way he says
is
different than what everybody says. It's the Mandela effect on that one.
No, I think it's because everyone watched Cable Guy, and he puts the bacon on his face, and he's like, "Hello, Clarice," and everyone remembers that scene, and so they just immediately assume that it's from. It's not. Not
Put the
bad.
lotion in the basket.
Put the lotion in the basket. All right, you're up, JV. Your last pick.
Another comedic genius of our time, Mr. Mel Brooks, with Robin Hood. And
Take it off. 1993. I just wrote Robin Hood MIT.
I just wrote Men in Tights. I didn't even write Robin Hood.
Hey, Lincoln. Did you say Abe Lincoln?
Oh.
You black?
All right. We'll go with another
Where are you
comedy. Great actor in it, one of the greatest of all times, Mr. Nanny. Schwarzenegger, or not Hulk Hogan. Come on.
This is how you're going to end the show. I'd rather if you've told me you have Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Nope. Mr. Nanny.
I would have taken Gremlins 2.
Nope.
Austin Powers. Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
The last words out of my mouth are going to be Mr. Nanny.
You were better off with Suburban Commando.
Correct. Let me see. Things that I'm sad that we didn't get to say on here.
Schindler's List. I'm surprised nobody had Schindler's List.
I watched it once.
It's a comedy, I heard.
Yeah, it's a real laugh. Mighty Ducks, I'm kind of shocked. I wouldn't have said it, but I'm shocked.
I got Braveheart on here.
No, we said that.
No, we told you to cross it off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm shocked no one said True Lies.
That was such a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one I'll always watch, but it's still not, it's just
Mrs.
good.
Doubtfire.
Nah. I'm shocked no one said Forrest Gump.
I have it on here, but I didn't say it.
Okay.
And I got Titanic.
Here's some honorable mentions that I did not actually get around to. Airborne.
Yes.
So I would have been told. PCU.
Oh, I forgot that was in the
Great
movie.
Don't wear the shirt.
Totally rewatchable, right? Empire Records, totally rewatchable.
Yeah.
You know what? So when we first had this conversation, I was like, Empire Records. It's got to be my number one pick. I'm like, it's like you said, Renee Zellweger. It's guess what day it is. The kid from Christmas Vacation, or not Christmas Vacation, one of the Vegas Vacations in it.
What's with today?
Yeah, like it's just, it was so bad when it came out in the movies, but it was so good it became such a cult classic. The soundtrack's phenomenal.
So like that's the thing. I couldn't put Empire. I couldn't decide between Empire Records or Can't Hardly Wait.
Ah, yeah.
Right. So like
Another
those,
good
and then
one.
I ended up choosing neither, which is wild. But hey, listen, c'est la vie, c'est la guerre, such is life. Here's one I put on there, and I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, and it's a terrifying movie.
We've all seen Speed.
No, I don't have Speed on there. I don't think it's really that great. I think the premise is kind of stupid.
You said it was terrifying, so that's what I went with.
You know what? Another movie that's not on there is 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah, that was 99. That was very end of it, and I wanted to say that, but I didn't. Event Horizon. Did you guys ever see that?
I think I saw it
might have.
once.
I think so.
Okay, that's all I'll say. And here's the last movie that I got on here, and then I'll let you guys go to your list about shockers that you did not like. A Dogma. I'm like, it's a great movie, and I will watch it, but not every time it comes on. But the last one I have on here that I'm completely shocked about. Face Off. No one said Face Off.
I love that
I
movie.
hate Cage.
I got another one for you that I'm shocked that isn't on there. You had the parody on there. You
Robin
didn't
Hood.
have Robin Hood,
Prince of
Prince
Thieves.
It was
Prince
so.
of Thieves on there.
I hated that movie. Hated everything about Kevin Costner in that movie.
How? What? You? What?
Brian Adams.
Now I got another one for you. Listen. This is another one where
every chick loved that song.
I like this. I like the soundtrack of this movie. Wasn't really, it was a remake. It was also a play. It was so bad.
I
so
thought about
funny to
putting this one
watch.
on there. I know where you're going.
Go ahead, JB.
Oh, it's Romeo and Juliet.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Just the acting in it was horrendous. That's what made it so funny to watch.
You know what? No one put on there either. And
Hold on. I'll give you two more. I
Go
got
ahead.
Varsity Blues and I got American Pie.
I had American Pie on my list.
Did you?
I did, yeah.
Oh,
It was down far enough on the list. It's one of those ones like it's on. I get it. I like it. I enjoyed it, but I probably wouldn't just leave it on. It would be a channel flipper.
yeah.
So
All right.
mine was
What do you got?
Friday.
Got it on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Reservoir Dogs.
Got it. 91.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Got it.
the last baseball movie, Mr. Baseball.
Oh, I have a different. I have Mr. Destiny.
Is that a Belushi movie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Yep. It's
got
when he goes
surprised,
back.
like,
It's when he goes
Casino
back and
wasn't on
relives his
there.
life as a athlete. Starship Troopers.
Men in Black,
Point Break.
Yeah.
True Romance. I'm surprised these weren't on there.
Yeah. Starship Troopers. I will rewatch any given time it's on. I'd like to know more. 12 Monkeys. No one said. I was shocked.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a great movie.
The 90s
Point
were a
Break.
pretty good decade. Tombstone.
Kingpin. No one said Kingpin.
No one said A Bronx Tale.
I have it. That's my only mafia movie on here, and it actually is. I wanted to make it, but I cut it for some reason. It is on here, and it is starred. I should have said it, but I
So
just
there's
couldn't.
a movie. I don't know if it had a theatrical debut at all, but I enjoyed it, and I wish I could see it more often. And it seems like not a lot of people know about it. Surviving the Game with Ice-T and Rutger Hauer.
Is that the one where he's hunting in the woods?
Yes.
And then
Yep.
he goes to
It,
get. And
like I don't even remember.
I saw it on
how
HBO
it
all the
popped up.
time. I saw it on
Maybe that's
HBO.
what it was,
Doesn't it
yeah.
end where Rutger Hauer like tries to shoot him and the gun backfires?
Fires. Yep.
Yeah.
He said he rigged the gun when he was sleeping.
Yeah, it was one of those ones that-
Total Recall.
Yeah.
All right. We had some really Boys in the Hood. I have on there asterisks. I can't believe I didn't do that one. Great film. I'll watch that every single time.
I Know What You Did Last Summer. Death Becomes Her.
Oh, here we go.
There's a bunch we missed.
How did I miss this one? Albert Brooks, Meryl Streep, Rip Taylor. No, Rip Torn.
Rip Torn.
Rip Torn. Defending Your Life. Oh, such a good movie. I've watched that one a million times. Wow. These are all good. All right. So, what do you guys have a proposal for next week's? What do you have?
I have no idea. I didn't even think about it. Well, we're not doing next week.
We're not doing
We
next
can't.
week. You're right.
Skip a
Correct.
week, yeah.
Yep. We will be back on the 16th, right? January 16th.
Yep.
All right. Another draft. Let's do this time. Let's do categories. Okay.
Genres, yeah.
Yeah. No, categories. All right. So let's do best villain in any movie. You can only pick one. Best hero. Okay. Let's do the best coward in any film. Right?
All right.
Best what? Give me something else.
Sidekick.
Best sidekick. I like that one. Best theme song. All right. Let's go with best twist. All right. Let's go for at least 10 rounds here. So we have best villain, best hero, best coward, best sidekick, best theme song, best twist. We need 4 more categories, gentlemen.
No, I think those are good. Because like I said, we're up to an hour and a half.
We are. All right. And then we'll do I'll send you guys some alternate categories for runner-up shit.
Sounds good.
Perfect. All right. Take us out, JV.
All right, folks. Thanks for joining the Northeast Philly podcast powered by Old City Sports on the January 2nd of 2025. Remember, this was the flyest episode yet. Thank you and have a good evening.